welcome to my channel. Today you're watching the introduction to Kotlin game development. In this series you'll follow step by step and learn how to bring a game online with a solid foundation in less than 4 days. The game I'll be using as an example is an RPG called Mytharim. It may not be exactly what you want to build, but that's not the point. The goal is to help you understand how to develop a game in native Kotlin, something that is not only fun, but also shows you the real structure behind game development and what needs to be planned in advance. Most people start with an idea and think a couple of pages of notes are enough. They're not. And just to be clear, I'm not a Kotlin guru trying to sell you a course. Most of those don't survive real-world development anyway. I simply enjoy coding and building things that actually work. Now let's break this down into 4 stages. Stage 1, Foundations. First, we set up the basics. This is where everything starts. Then we move to the boot coordinator. Here we define how the application behaves, handling security, initialization, and error management. After that, we move into the game core, where we set up the basic user interface and structure. In the game engine, we make the game run as expected. We start with static images, but already prepare for animated WebP integration. Next comes user settings, account handling, email binding, registration, and security. Then we implement general settings, giving the user control over things like sound, volume, and more. At this point, stage 1 is complete, and the game can already be published to Google Play. From here on, you'll be able to see progress in real time. Stage 2, Improvement in Systems. Now we improve the game engine. Performance and responsiveness become critical. Then we focus on image handling, preloading, optimization, and working with larger assets. This is also where we start using animated WebP more heavily, and the game begins to look significantly better. Next comes the reward system. This is where things get interesting. Rewards are not the same as skills. Those will be handled separately. With the core systems in place, we add achievements, including Google Play achievements, and I'll show you how to set them up. Finally, we handle data storage and optimization, making sure everything runs smoothly without unnecessary delays. Stage 3, Advanced Features. At this stage, things become more advanced, but if you followed along, it will still be manageable. We start with events, seasonal content like Christmas or Easter, to create engagement. Then we move to the behavior core. Most games rely on rigid patterns. Here we do the opposite. The game adapts to player decisions, and we build the foundation for that system. Next is the multiplayer core. Playing with others makes everything more interesting, so we'll cover how to implement it. To support that, we build the chat core, enabling communication between players. Finally, we improve sound and effects. A game shouldn't just look good, it should feel good. Stage 4, Expansion. This is a major step. Here I'll show you how to combine Kotlin with C++ and introduce CZE to make the game more dynamic and unpredictable. CZE itself will be covered in a separate video series where I'll explain how it works and how you can integrate it into your own projects. That's it for now. If you follow along, you'll not only build a game, you'll understand how to structure one properly. For those who want deeper access, the full source code for each step will be available on Patreon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in part 1.